Hello everybody, my name is Joshua James.
I'm Chris Helix.
And you're watching oWoFan19, episode 62.
Get her done.
It's been so long, long hard days. They don't say God's changed my ways, changed my ways, those evil ways. So I set out across that way, strike them down.
Fortune fame, mirror vein, gone insane, but the memory remains.
Hello everybody, once again, I am Joshua James.
And I'm Chris Helix from FWO.
Subscribe to him, by the way. But anyways, we're here to talk about WWE. And our thoughts is the TLC pay-per-view. Okay, finally we're going to see an Undisputed Championship title match. Randy Orton as the WWE Champion, John Cena as the World Champion, but who is the true face of the company?
Well,
We already
knows
know.
it's John Cena.
Yeah, we all know who it is. We already know who it is. But
He could leave for 6 months and come back and he's the face again.
Yeah.
Without a title. He doesn't need a title.
yeah, I know, right? But the whole idea is what Triple H says, since the brand extinction thing, whatever, is no more.
Unify the title.
Yeah, unified championship belts. And now we're finally gonna see. We've been talking about this for months or even a year right now.
Yeah, because we felt like it was going to happen, the unification. Because, I mean, you already had the tag titles unified.
The women's and divas title.
Yeah, so now all that's left is the WWE title. I mean, maybe the United States and Intercontinental in the future, probably.
But yeah, I mean, like, but now you just recently read something about, and also I heard about it.
It's on NoDQ.com.
Yeah, about the supposed ending. That
Yeah, so NoDQ.com is reporting that there is a storyline that WWE is thinking of where they're going to have Randy Orton grab the World Heavyweight Championship and John Cena grab the WWE Championship, and they switch titles instead of unifying the title, which I don't think is a great idea. Looks like Josh doesn't either.
I hate the idea.
I know what WWE is doing there, so they're gonna say that, oh no, now we need a second match, like a steel cage or something.
Hell in a Cell
Or yeah, something like that. But I just don't think it's gonna work that way. I think instead people are gonna go, well, I don't want to pay another $60 pay-per-view or $50 pay-per-view
to
just
get ripped off again.
Yeah, get ripped off again. We want to see the titles unified, undisputed champion.
In the Undisputed Era that we've
Yes.
been talking about pretty much for
Because
Voices in the air, I hear 'em loud and clear.
here's what Vince is saying about when they're playing this. But we gotta have John Cena in the match. We
Yes.
gotta have him in the match.
well, it makes sense. He is
Yeah.
the face, and he's been the face for years.
So if people who hate Cena, okay, here's the thing. I have no problems with Cena. I'm actually a big fan of John Cena.
I'm a big fan of Cena too, and it seems
Yeah.
like even after the injury, I didn't think he was going to come back and do different things. But he has been throwing out a power bomb. Did anybody catch that? He's been throwing out power bombs here and there. What? He doesn't do that.
So I guess the injury actually kind of helped.
Yeah, in the long run, he
In a
probably
way.
sat around and he was probably reading all these haters going,
You only
hey,
do-
what's up, Mr. 4 moves or 5 moves?
5 moves.
Yeah, your 5-knuckle shuffle. And
All that kind of crap.
side slam. All that.
Cena's just probably like thinking, when he's like, when I get back, I'm gonna be doing some new moves.
Yeah, and he's been throwing them out. The power bomb is one of them. There's a couple other ones I can't remember.
Just don't ever do a hurricanrana ever again.
That was a horrible one.
Alright, the next thing we need to do is wish Christian a happy birthday. You turned 40 today.
No offense, I thought you were older than 40, but wrestling will do that.
But anyways, whatever happened to Christian anyway?
I don't know. I know what happened to Chris Jericho, but Christian's just kind of sitting around going, does anybody remember me?
I mean, I remember him. You're a two-time World Heavyweight Champion from TNA and WWE.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought after this last time that Christian left, he was probably going to TNA, but I haven't even seen him on there.
But here's the thing. I'm going to be honest. His success mostly came when he came up when he was in TNA. I have to say that because he did so. I mean, TNA gave him the NWA World Championship twice or 3 times, I think. I don't remember. But here's the thing. You know how some wrestlers are, bad at keeping their belts, horrible and everything.
Or have had a lot of championships, but never a very long championship run.
Yeah. I mean, also, but here's the thing. When Christian had the belt, he literally cleaned the belt, made sure it was in good shape every time.
He made it look shiny like this belt right here.
Yeah, and then pull him out.
And that one's like a mirror. I can do my hair. Give myself a comb over. All right.
The TV title.
Oh, the TV title on TNA. Belt's treated like crap.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They cleaned the plate, but they never changed the strap.
That strap started out as like a bright red strap. Now it's dark red because all the dirt.
Are you sure? It looks
sweaty
brown.
wrestler body oil.
It looks brown.
Yeah, now it looks brown. I kind of liked the dark red, but not after you realize that's not what they meant it to be.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If it was a dark red strap, I would like it.
I would like it too. Dark red, but you could tell that it's trashy belt strap right now. And it's probably why it's not. I'm hoping the reason they're not really doing anything with this right now is because they're making a new TV title or something.
And they're building up.
Yeah. Because I'm
Hey,
kinda tired of it.
they might even change the name to the TV title. There's been rumors going around saying that this is going to make that TV title into a hardcore championship belt or extreme championship belt, how you call
It's
it.
already been changed before.
It was the Legends Champion, the Global Champion, and now it's the TV Champion. The TV Champion name has been on there longer
than any of the other ones. I mean, I could understand if they change it to maybe like a hardcore, or as long as they're not going to make the belt look like WWE's hardcore, because I always felt like that was kind of a why would you want to hold the belt that is a broken belt? I understand it's hardcore, but
not all hardcore belts have to be broken and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It could look like that.
yeah, like cover it in barbed wire and stuff like that, Give it a purple backstrap. Well, this one doesn't have it, but
It would look good in a red back.
yeah, I mean, but give it a skull or something,
Flamey tables or whatever.
Make wrestlers want to hold it more than 20 minutes or something.
I know, right?
Slenderman, Slenderman, all the children try to run. Slenderman.
All right, next question is this whole hate that, when people get mad at you, I mean, just like on your video, people got mad at you for talking about how bad TNA was.
And they were misunderstanding me. I was saying that TNA was bad that time, and what's the point in spending millions of dollars each year on your program, and then you're like, oh, people aren't going to watch this one that much, so we're going to make it the worst program of the year. You still spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on that night because, you got the pyro, the entrances, and, they're leasing those songs from the people that make them. They don't own them. They have to pay for them every time they use them.
You know what I found out so funny? In every theme song they have, the person who's singing is the same guy. It's literally the same guy, except for James Storms and Jeff Hardy's.
But yeah, Jeff Hardy. Except that Jeff Hardy, he made his own theme song.
And by the way, he's making his own CDs.
Now I'll listen to it because his art, if it's any as good as his art, I'm all for it.
Well, there is a couple of good songs he has made. I downloaded one of them, and excellent.
But yeah, but the main reason I was so harsh on TNA is because usually their program
Good.
better than WWE most of the time. But why when they know WWE is going to do things to be special, why are they trying to make theirs not as good? I don't know. I didn't see the WWE special.
Well, I saw the WWE one, and it was alright.
Okay, let's just say both of them were kind of mediocre. But if you're going to spend hundreds of $1,000s in one night, why make it bad? Make it something to remember, so maybe the next year on Thanksgiving, people are like, screw football or the Civil War or something.
Which I didn't watch, by the way.
I didn't watch. I still don't even know who won.
The Ducks again.
Woo! And that's why I stopped watching. It's like what, the 5th year in a row. But
Yeah. So here's the thing, people. Calm down. It was just one episode.
I was
from
saying
TNA.
that episode was by far the worst TNA episode I've ever seen, and usually I'm TNA over WWE.
Yeah, and also here's the thing. I was with them when I was watching it, and I'm the biggest nerd when it comes to wrestling. And I found that Thanksgiving episode from TNA horrible.
You probably would have rated it lower than I did.
I should have took a crap watching that entire show.
I wish I didn't watch it. I was sick. I could have gone to bed and gone sleeping.
Yeah, but they were good.
When I walk a fragile line, I have known it all this time, but I never thought I'd live.
All right, back to business.
Anyway.
We were just talking about the Unified Championship belts, right? When do you think they're going to do that with the U.S. or the Intercontinental? Because so far, those are the only single belts that haven't been unified yet.
I think maybe they're probably going to wait a year or so.
Or maybe at WrestleMania, probably.
Maybe
It
that's
wouldn't
the
surprise me.
unification.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, maybe that's when. Oh, maybe that's when they're going to unify the belts.
Yeah,
Change
those
those belts.
That's nice.
Oh God, hiccups.
But let me ask you something. Who do you think is going to be the Unified Intercontinental and U.S. champion?
I want it to be Big E Kingston.
I think it would be good. As much as I love Dean Ambrose, I think it's Big E's time. Don't get me wrong, Dean. I still say you're a future WWE champion.
Well, now undisputed.
Yeah, I know, but
Hopefully, if they don't go with that Steve.
I know, but I've just been,
Yeah.
I've been for months. I've been sticking up for Dean Ambrose. I've been saying he's a lot better than the other two.
But I
Shield
think
members.
the only way that Dean Ambrose is ever going to be WWE champ is getting away from
The Shield.
the Shield. Another question I have, or I guess the only question I have, what is 3MB's name?
That's a good question, actually.
Is it what was that one? The Rhinestone Cowboys? Is it the Union Jacks? What is it?
Well, I think what they're doing is, you remember when Charlie Haas used to dress up as wrestlers from the past? Well, what I found out is 3MB is actually doing something similar to that, but with different names and different styles. Like, for instance, when on Friday for SmackDown, I actually thought this was really cool from 3MB. Get that, I'm actually saying this was really cool from 3MB.
When they're usually pretty trash.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, 3MB's on, turn the channel.
But when they were in Texas, right?
Yeah.
And this is the only time 3MB actually got cheered with people. They were dressed up as one of Texas' famous bad guy groups. They were as the Fabulous Freebirds from WCCW. They were dressed up as one of them. And people were just like, oh, it's 3MB. But when they saw they were dressed up as the Fabulous Freebirds, people fell in love with it because everybody knows who the Fabulous Freebirds are. They're one of the biggest rivalries with the Von Erichs.
Yeah.
And
When the 6-man tag title was
Yeah.
in the mix,
before there was championship belts, there was a trophy.
Yeah.
Which is actually, I didn't have a problem with, but when they made belts, and that was actually a lot better than the trophy.
Yeah, and they had the 6-man tag title, and I thought it was a good idea, but you can't do that right now. There's not enough good 3-man groups out there, especially 3-man.
Well, if they could make up, I mean, like, look, Road Warriors first team up with Dusty Rhodes, and they were the WWE 6-man champions.
Yeah.
That didn't fit, but they still made it work.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it works, but WWE, we've already seen in the past when they try to just throw something together, it usually doesn't work.
Yeah, so the only thing I liked about what 3MB was when they were called, they were Freebirds. That's all. That's the only thing I like. So, what we gonna see next from the Freebirds or 3MB, whatever they're called? I don't even know what they're called.
Just in case anybody was wondering, it is a Freebird Body and Paint commercial that I was making fun of.
I swear to God, I am not like Boxy. Which, by the way,
Or
is
Mike Rose's.
my.
That's the only way you're gonna be on the show is me saying your name. Once again, I make a better heel and I can get more heat than you ever can.
Yeah, take a look at one of his shows. So technically, he wins. He wins, Mike. Sorry.
I am the Heat champion.
Since we're talking about wrestling, we should talk about WCWC tomorrow.
Yes, I'm going to be doing a review on it.
Yes, we will be at WCWC Wrestling tomorrow at Salem, Oregon. And if you're going to go to the show, if you want to come see us or talk to us or even anything else, I mean, last time we were there, we actually got a picture with a hot chick.
Shelly Martinez?
No. You remember that chick that grabbed your butt?
Oh yeah, that was kind of awkward. If you're there again, please don't grab my butt.
You can grab mine.
I'm sure your boyfriend didn't notice, but I definitely did.
No, he did.
Oh yeah, you almost got a finger up in there. That was weird. I'm not into milking the prostate.
I mean, she knew who we were. I mean, like I said, people watch our shows from the independent wrestling and all that kind of stuff, which is cool. But when you see a hot-looking chick asking for a picture with her boyfriend right there, we're just like, okay. We took the picture, I don't know her, he grabs his butt.
Yeah, why my butt? He's single. Grab his butt if you see him next time.
And here's the funny thing. You told me, okay, since we were going to take another picture with her, because they didn't get a clear picture, you told me to stare at her boobs while her boyfriend. So, I did that.
He's like, doing.
Here's the thing. The boyfriend did not do nothing.
He's like, yeah, I'm drunk.
He just looked at the picture, he's like, that's good, that's a perfect picture.
He was thinking the same thing I was. Photo bomb.
But here, I was just thinking, what just happened? Clearly, what just happened? I mean, so if we see you again,
Grab his butt, please.
but yeah, I mean, anyways, WCWC Wrestling, Shelly is going to be back. I want a rematch. You and me, I'm not done with you. But anyways, the tag team tournament for the tag team belts, the brand new looking championship belts, which are very beautiful.
Thank God they're bringing those out. And my friend here, he's going to be owning the WCWC original tag team belts.
Whenever I get the money.
Yes.
But Mr. Manning's holding them.
So that way you guys can't tell him anymore that he's wearing toy belts.
I know, right?
He's going to have a ring-used belt.
And Dr. Cleaver always told me to save up my money to get a real one or join this group, but I'm doing the opposite. I'm saving up money and actually getting reused ones. So, ha!
And start his own group. Yeah.
Well, I already did that already. We got the group on the show.
I have, man. We got the oWoFan19 gang or crew or mafia.
Click.
The clique.
Pretty much.
We're the main event mafia now.
No, we're not like that.
Fail. No, I don't want to wear a suit.
No. I hate wearing suits. There's one more question I need to ask you. What's with this whole thing about the best for business?
Oh God, this is so big to people. It's even became a meme.
I know.
That's good for business, or that's bad for business, or I don't know. I'm hoping they get rid of this whole authority thing soon, and it doesn't last as long as the Shield or Aces and Eights, when Aces and Eights should have died a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean when they lost
And
Steve
it's not
Austin.
because they were bad, it's just because you could tell they were losing their steam and people weren't even caring about it anymore.
To me, I think they died when they lost Steve Austin.
Yeah, and there's people that were getting more heat than them, like the oh god, Ego. Ego gets way more heat than they do.
Which is kind of sad but funny.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you got a whole other heat heel heat out there. You got to get rid of your old one, your old worn out gimmick.
Well,
Wrestling fans are only attracted to something for so long. You got to give them something new.
I agree. Yeah, so get rid of Dixie. Jeff Jarrett, please get rid of Dixie.
And she was worn out the day she came in. That sounds bad. That sounds really bad. Oh my god, I didn't say that.
You didn't hear
Walk
nothing,
away.
people. You did not hear nothing.
Oh my god.
That was horrible.
Worn out the day she came in. Woo! Oh.
I don't know what to say about that. I really don't.
On that note, I'm Chris Helix from FWO.
I am Joshua James. Don't forget to like the Facebook page and his Facebook page.
Heavy Low Studios.
And Chris Helix Facebook page.
And we're
Back out.
There ain't no grave can hold my body down.